Okay, so I never tell anybody what to do. Oh, I couldn't even get that out with a straight face, especially if my kids are listening. So here we go. Welcome, my friends. I'm Kathy Weaver, and this is Words of Wisdom Wednesday. And I am definitely part of the fan club for Delinda Lane and the Fun Fearless Female global community of Christian women. And yep, it's Wednesday again. So I know you probably think I have too much time to think, but I promise when something comes to me, I instantly think, my ladies need to hear this. Do you have a book inside you? The reason I'm asking mostly is because lately, a couple of the questions that have been in the groups I attend, what are some of the books you're reading now that you recommend to others? Everybody has a different answer. Sweet Debbie Miller holds up one of my books when that question pops up. Super sweet. Thank you, Deb. And I hold up books from some of my personal friend authors, which is super cool as well, which I guess prompted me to wonder, is there a book inside you? I realize my network has grown exponentially. I get that. And that is actually due to the pandemic. So not all things from the pandemic were negative, in my opinion. My third book was born. I got to meet many of you, virtually, of course, so far. How many people grew, expanded their horizons, and shifted their lives, their businesses because of the pandemic? So my question for today is, do you have a book inside you? Now, the good news is for many of us who have created books and printed them like hard copy paperback, printed them. Yes, it's expensive. It can be. But guess what? With the technology that we have today, you can read your book on Zoom, convert it to your YouTube channel, and then anyone can have your book. You can record snippets of your book and prompt the people to transfer while they're on your Zoom call, on your snippet, to Amazon to buy your book. There's lots of ways to do that. Dr. Laura Christine has actually taken one of her ebooks and put it on her website, and you can actually purchase her ebook from her website through one of your pay systems that we have now online. Once again, easy peasy. Do you have a book inside you? Please don't let "I can't afford it" be the excuse. It's not an excuse anymore. You can literally record on Zoom. And if you still have the free version, which I don't know why you would, because we've got super deals all over the world, all over the place, that let you have the opposite of free, and it's only 20 or 30 bucks a month, depending upon what you pick. But you can record on Zoom, upload it to your YouTube channel, and YouTube in that parameter is also free. And you can do snippets to promote your book. If you don't know how to do everything I just said, go to YouTube and ask it. Easiest thing ever. I just don't want you to not do something that is inside you because you've got some kind of excuse going on. Please. I can't write a book, it's too expensive. I can't write a book, I'm not good at grammar. I can't write a book, I can't spell. Guess what? Tools everywhere. Online tools available, many of which are free. Excuse gone. You don't have to print a paperback version. Even Amazon has ways to do that, so you don't have to print anything. They will, and then they'll ship it anywhere. Once again, excuse busted. But if you have something you need or want to write, what is holding you back? Write it physically, as in paper and pencil, if that's your deal, and then read it so you'll have it as a legacy, as a recording, as a blog post. There are so many different ways to do things now. I just did not want you to have that book inside you, and you're not going to do it. Many times our books are prompted by something that we have needed. Okay. Many times our books are prompted by something we have needed. My first book in 2012 was about networking. I knew I needed a book when I was doing all of my presentations because people said, oh my gosh, do you have a book? Do you have a PowerPoint? How can I keep all this in my head? I was able to hand them a book. My second book, thanks to Delinda Lane prompting me to write about my grief journey, what to say and what not to say when someone has died, she needed me to do that because she knew it was in me. She prompted me on April 23rd of 2017, and July 1, 2017, the book was in her hand. I gave her the first copy of that one. She prompted me to do it. I don't need to write a book about this. Who would read it? Not your problem. And now, guess what? That's one of the books that gets the most hits, especially during holidays and celebration times when people are struggling or suffering with different topics. Oh my gosh, who knew? My third book was prompted because of the pandemic. How do we network with all these Brady Bunch squares? How do we do that? Tips and tricks, techniques. Please don't let circumstances give you the excuse that you think you want. People need to hear what you have to say. Print it, have a paperback version, have a hardback version, whatever is your thing. Put it in ebook style or put it in Audible form. You have choices. Please don't let your excuses stop you. That's all. As I started today, I said, I don't tell people what to do. Okay, so once again, if my kids are watching, I'm sure they're going, But this is a prompting. This is that push that you've been waiting for. This is that, yep, it's time that you needed. Thank you, my friends. I'm Kathy Weaver. This is Words of Wisdom Wednesday, and I know you have a book inside you. Bye for now.